Hey folks, it's Monday, December 14th. We are plugging along at our EL and we are almost done with our unit and module, but we have a little bit to go. Today is Module 2, Unit 3, Lesson 11, adding sensory details and domain-specific vocabulary. So here are our learning targets. Quick review. I can use domain-specific vocabulary from my research to describe my animal and its defense mechanisms. I can use sensory details to help the reader understand how things look, smell, taste, sound, and feel, and I can use adjective in a sentence in the correct order. So if you are listening to this at home, you need to get out Powerful Polly and read Powerful Polly. As you read, circle any domain-specific vocabulary and underline any sensory details. What we mean by domain-specific vocabulary is words that apply to what you are reading. If it is something that is a certain subject area, for example, we're talking about animal defense mechanisms, right? So if you see camouflage, if you see flee, if you see predator or prey, those are domain specific. Sensory details are things that smell, things you can hear, things you can taste, things that you can feel. Okay. All right. So in class, we're going to read and discuss this. If you're doing it at home, go ahead and do that independently. And we are moving on. The next thing we're going to do is talk about adjectives. What are they? We're going to watch a video reviewing what adjectives are. You can click that here. It'll be attached in your classroom as well. And we're going to talk about order. What does order mean? And we're going to talk about how we order adjectives. Adjectives are ordered in this order as we write: number, opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. They have to come in that order. Okay. So what that means is, look at on the right-hand side, a small red bug. Small comes first because it's number. Red is color, and then it tells what it is. A red small bug would not be correct because color comes after size. Okay. So here are a couple more that you can practice. And you also have this ordering adjective sheet attached here. I'll attach that in your Google Classroom as well. We are going to then move to do your independent practice for ordering adjectives. You can find this in your module workbook. It is on page 156, or it is here and it is attached in Google Classroom. We are completing this page. I don't like that page. We are completing this page. Oh, I don't have it. I'm going to change it. But you're going to click the one there. Okay. And you're going to follow the directions on the page. And then you will be done with that part. We're going to stay online to do that. If you're in class, you will know that. Don't forget, at the end of today's lesson, mark it complete. After that, we are going into breakout rooms and we are sharing. Here are your reminders for breakouts. We are sharing our narrative choice 1. Okay, on your Choose Your Own Adventure writing, you are looking specifically for defense mechanisms and domain-specific vocabulary, the reaction of the predator, and how the ostrich responds. You're going to be giving praises and suggestions to every group mate. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Come on, timer, don't start. Okay, and lastly, you after groups, you're going to then take your writing and you are going to add in lots of good stuff to it based on the feedback you got. Not sure what to add? Add in some adjectives, those describing words that describe the noun. Don't just say the ostrich. Tell me what the ostrich did. The speedy ostrich, the angry lion. Give me describing words and add in some dialogue, thoughts, or words spoken. You can also add in lots of good sensory details. After you finish that, we're going to do a quick review of dialogue, what it is, and how you use it. You're doing much better identifying it being used correctly in a sentence, but when it comes time to writing it in your own sentences, I'm seeing struggle. So, as a quick review, when you're writing it yourself, you need to remember the quotation marks go around what is said, the exclamation point, the comma, the period, the question mark that goes, well, not the period, but the comma, the exclamation point, or the question mark that goes inside the quotation marks. And I guess it could be the period too, depending on where it's used. And then remember the next words start with a capital. So when you're done with that review, you're going to complete the Google form, also attached in your Google Classroom. Then you can mark today's assignment complete. That is it, friends. Way to go. We're almost there.